Hey, this is Lorenzo, and I'm playing as Macedon on the Germanic forest map. My opponent, Lupo from the Fulminata clan, is playing as Carthage. This is quite a common matchup, to be honest, Macedon versus Carthage. I've got for my army 5 units of gold-golded royal pikemen to hold the line. I've put them into block formation, so they last a bit longer, but that's actually turns out to be a bad idea. Well, it sort of hinders me a bit. 6 units of archers with the gold sort of miscellaneous attack upgrades. 2 units of Macedonian cavalry gold-golded. 2 units of light lancers with the gold attack and a chevron for experience and morale. And a companion cavalry unit gold-golded. And I've got 2 units of Illyrian mercenaries with gold-golded and a chevron for experience. They're sort of either a flanking force or a cavalry deter, and they're not really brilliant against cavalry, but as my cavalry is pretty much matched up to Carthage cavalry, just throwing those in will probably tip the balance considerably. Now notice how for his army he's got 6 units Sacred Band in loose formation. They've all got gold upgrades. Now this actually screws up my tighter formation, because well, I'll show you in a minute. He's got 4 units of Sacred Band cavalry, gold-golded, so he's got superior cavalry, technically, if he uses them right. And he's got 4 units of skirmishers in loose formation, gold-golded. Now, here he closes into close formation, and this leaves me... Well, I've got some light lancers hiding in the forest, which is good for me. I put them there, move them fast so that he wouldn't notice. Now, because he's moved into loose formation, he's actually quite well spread out, and my pikes I don't really control my pikes all that well, and I end up fighting him with on the corners of his phalanx and tend to not get a proper hit. Now my companions get dangerously close to his Sacred Band and then charge him by accident. That's cavalry for you, and as you can see, his Sacred Band cavalry actually do the same thing and charge straight head into my phalanx. I think he was trying to exploit a gap there, but now my light lancers are going to burst out of the forest on this flank, rout off these skirmishers, and as you can see, this flank's a lot more isolated. There's not as many Sacred Band. I can deal with these. I've got Illyrian mercenaries pulling through this gap here, and I'm just trying to hold this side, but using my companions wasn't the best idea, but I have a royal pike unit as well. Now my light lancers are now going to charge into... First I charge into that unit slightly, they're wavering, and finally slaughter them with 1 charge. So that's them gone. Now I can bring that pike unit round to the fight on the left hand flank. If I can hold the flank while I just finish off the others, maybe I can get infantry numbers on my side. I've got some Illyrian mercenaries flanking the Sacred Band. But as you can see, this side's being completely destroyed by his Sacred Band infantry. Again, I'm not entirely sure what his Sacred Band... He tries to hammer and anvil me, but he doesn't have enough men to really do anything. And he's not actually got me fixed in place properly. So I bring in my companions to just rout them off. No, I'm sorry, they're my Macedonian cavalry. And they rout them off, but they also get routed off themselves, but that'll come back later. I'm just arranging my archers, mopping up units. This unit, he's got his general here, which was a bad mistake. He's got it on the very far left, and it's a very depleted unit now. So I want to crush that and notice it eventually. I'm going in to crush it. Here I've got 1 unit of royal pikemen completely enveloped, and they rout, and with them follows a smaller flanking unit. Now I've got this unit coming in. I possibly should have waited a little longer. At the moment it's looking... I thought it was looking bad for me a bit ago, but actually now it seems to be cheering up a bit as soon as I kill his general. So die, you bastard. Anyway, and so I've got 1 unit of royal pikes holding off about 4 units of Sacred Band, so they hold strong. I mean, that's good. I mean, they are technically attacking from the front, which helps. I bring in the last royal pike unit to come and help out, and then I'm bringing in my cavalry. I'm arranging my archers. I put some of my archers onto fire arrows and fire into the backs and flank of the Sacred Band, and some of them on normal arrows, which are more accurate, do less damage and don't have the frightening effect. So yeah, I'm sort of like almost getting an envelopment here, but he tries to push onto this last unit and it does eventually rout. So, but I've still got plenty of cavalry left. Now, really, when you're playing as Carthage, you need to... he should have used his superior infantry and just pushed with his cavalry behind them to just deter, any of my cavalry, because I'd need to flank and hit him in the flanks, really, to actually cause any real damage to his sacred band, which outnumber and are superior to my royal pikes. So that's really how you should play Carthage against Macedon. Carthage have some of the best pikes, I think second best pikes, sacred band are? I'm not sure. The Spartans about the only thing better than them. So now I just mass my cavalry and charge into his backs and rout all of his armoured hoplites. So armoured to the sacred band, and it all goes a little bit crazy, but in the end I've slaughtered his army and it comes out as a clear victory. 944 kills to me and 785 kills to him. I had 500 more men roughly than him, so I guess I should be glad I had that. Anyway, well played to Lupo.